here to the opera, Royal Opera Palais Garnier, named after the guy who, architect all that. That's not a word. Anyway, did you know that the Phantom of the Opera takes place here? Yes, this is where the Phantom takes Christine down. Apparently there was some lake underneath the opera house, big house. So yeah, let's see if they do, tours of the opera. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so behind me is the oldest house in Paris, this one. And guess who lived here? The one and only Nicolas Flamel. This house was built in 1407. This is old, and nowadays it's the Nicolas Flamel restaurant. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Question: do you think that Nicolas Flamel discovered the Philosopher's Stone here? Do you think this is the house where it all began? And maybe not, I don't know. But it's not made of gold, so it didn't. No. And he died, so he didn't find the elixir of life. So anyway. here in the Louvre, where the Mona Lisa is. So basically, everyone came here at the same time because, you know, it's better to just get over with it, which I did. And before I left, it was okay, and now it's getting too crowded. So if your main, intent here is to see the Mona Lisa, well, come early at 9 o'clock when it opens, the museum, and then go straight to the room where the Mona Lisa is. Enjoy, pick, tuck, maybe listen to some audio guide, I don't know, and then just explore the rest of the museum. It's done, dusted, and sorted. So I'm gonna be honest, I'm bored and I'm tired. The Louvre is huge. And I mean huge, like I wasn't able to see everything. I know that, you know, everyone says the same, duh. But if you come here, you need to plan your trip like properly, like what you want to see, and whatever you don't want to see, just skip it, because there's room after room after room after room. There's an app called My Visit to the Louvre or something, and in some parts you have free Wi-Fi, which is good. But you know, I've seen the major ones. I think I skipped some, you know, some that I didn't particularly care about. So yeah, I'm done. Notre Dame, to get my ticket to go up, I have to wait about 2 hours, but it's not bad. I don't mind. I'll wait to go up, talk to the gargoyles and the chimeras and all that. And then I asked the lady, I want to visit the church while I'm here, you know, I have 2 hours. So she said, oh, it's free. Okay, so let's queue up and go in. Okay, so I still have a long time to wait, about an hour and a half. And as you can see behind me is the beautiful Notre Dame again, and it's considered the primest example, the best example of French Gothic art. You know, as you can see, well, I'm not going to talk to you about architecture obviously, but you know, it's Gothic, yeah? Cool. More than 300 steps to go up to Notre Dame. So I am not at the top of Notre Dame. We are sort of like in the middle, and as you can see behind me, these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful animals. Contrary to popular belief, gargoyles were put here to take the water out, you know, when it rains. But the chimeras are the ones used to, you know, fight the evil spirits that might attack the church. So yeah, so they're very like still and stuff. Maybe we have to wait until it's night so they can just come alive. Okay, so it's not free to go up Notre Dame. You pay 10 euros, which is not bad. And the 386 steps that you have to climb, they're not bad either, even for me, you know, because I'm not fit or anything. So yeah, you just, you know, get your time slot via the app or on the machines there near the entrance. Show up, climb, pay, climb again, take beautiful pictures, enjoy the gargoyles and the chimeras, and go down. That's it. You can't see it, but water is coming out, dripping from the gargoyle. That's its main purpose in the building. There you go. Okay, so it's the afternoon in Paris at the Louvre. Well, I don't know if you can see, but the queues are ridiculous. Like, no, I read online that a good tip is, instead of going on the main entrance, go down to Le Carrousel du Louvre. Usually the queues for security are way shorter, and you'll have some fun and you save time. That's what we want. So behind me we have another triumphal arch, is the Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel. Again, it was you know, constructed by Napoleon. Again, same year as the original Arc de Triomphe. This one is was smaller, obviously, but you know, it's cool. Right now I'm entering the, let me see if I can say it right, Jardin de Tuileries, something. I say the gardens of the toilets, but it makes no sense, it's just a joke. So it's not cold, but it's not sunny. It's 50-50. It's fine, it's fine. Let's live like that. Okay, so I bought 5 Eiffel Tower key rings, 5, a whole hand, for €1. My question is, why? Were they stolen? It's like 25 pence, 25 cents, 25 whatever you want to call it, each. Okay. To see, I'm not lying. I am not lying. Look, 5 for 1. I'm not lying, man. These are nice. These are spacious. Although they're full of people now, but they're very good. Nice. Ooh, bike. Whee! I've just realized something that I would like to share with you, because this is all about, that's what the vlogs are all about, sharing things. So if you start from the Louvre behind me, way behind me, from the pyramid, imagine, and if you go straight, all the way straight, you go past the Arc de Triomphe de Carrousel, go straight on through the Jardin des Tuileries, still don't know how to say it properly, and then cross through the gardens straight forward all the way there to the Place de la Concorde, where sorry, my hand is a bit wee, where the obelisk is. We're gonna see it in a minute, and keep going straight forward, and you're gonna reach, eventually you're gonna go through the Champs-Élysées gardens up to the Champs-Élysées, the avenue, yeah, all the way up to the to the Arc de Triomphe. How amazing! And you can't get lost because you know, just go straight forward. That's cool. So see, there's a tip. Haha. Yes. So now I am in Place de la Concorde. We've got this beautiful obelisk, and the clouds is gonna pour down. So the obelisk you see behind me, not anymore. There you go, this one. It's called the Luxor obelisk, and it came from Egypt. It was at the entrance of the Luxor temple in Egypt, and then they just decided to bring it to Paris because I don't know. I didn't read any information about it, to be honest. So yeah, that's it. So here at Rue de Saint-Séverin, behind me, is the narrowest house in Paris. It's very narrow. Look. Yeah. Do people live there? Maybe. So here you have the Grand Palais, and across from it you have the Petit Palais. It's funny. Okay, so both palais, because apparently all the buildings in Paris, like the big ones, are called palais. Palais this, palais that, you know, Palais de Louvre, Petit Palais, Grand Palais, the other Palais, Palais Royal. Forgot about that one. So both palais are now museums that you can visit. I didn't visit any museums, to be honest, but that's because I don't want to spend money. But if you've got like the museum pass, you can go to all the museums for free. Basically you pay for the pass, but it's a bit expensive, and you need to have plenty of time in Paris to actually visit the museums, because just the Louvre, I could have spent at least the whole day there if, you know, I wasn't lazy and stuff. So now I'm gonna cross the River Seine to the south side, and right in front of me you have Alexander III Bridge, which is the bridge with most ornamentation in the whole of Paris. And I've seen it from many angles, and I can say that the ornaments are all about the 4 columns on each, 2 on each side of the bridge, with some gold statues that I assume are pure gold. It's too high for me to check, So each column is richly decorated with statues and motifs and, you know, Roman columns and stuff. And you've got the chandeliers, which are okay. And that's it, I guess. And oh look, it's the Eiffel Tower. Let's take some pictures. Oh wait, I spoke too soon. Okay, so the bridge is nice. Look at the arches. So much gold. Those statues are amazing. Feels like they're, you know, throwing themselves in the river, which is okay. I don't know. Okie dokie. Okay, so I see the appeal now. I see the appeal now. And it's gonna rain. Yay! Oh, I know what they're doing. They're doing a relay race. So she's got the baton, the relay thingy, and then she's got go, give it to me. No, not a very good joke. Okay. And so I am in the heart of the Invalides, the Invalids. Behind me you have the Army Museum now, but it's also known as the Hôtel des Invalides, and that is the golden cupola of the Church des Invalides. It's got another name, but I forgot now, so it's like, you know. So you can visit the Army Museum, you pay 12 euros, and guess what? With a ticket you can go up the room. You can go up the dome and check Napoleon's tomb. Yes, Napoleon is buried there on the cupola. It's golden, you know, he likes stuff. He was okay. Anyway, that's it. Yeah, it's cool. Oh yes, before I forget, because I forgot to say something about Place de la Concorde. I'll go to it later. This hospital, hotel, whatever you want to call it, still keeps its function, its purpose since the days of the war. It's sort of like a retirement home for war heroes. When it was a hospital, you know, used to treat those war heroes, those soldiers, and they are still welcomed these days here, so that's nice. Okay, so about Place de la Concorde, you know, the one with the obelisk and stuff? I'm just going to cross the road really quickly. Whee! Because there's no traffic lights on this, you know, zebra crossing. So, Place de la Concorde is very known because during the French Revolution, many people were, many people were executed there. Yes, that, Place de la Concorde. And among them, the one and only Queen Marie Antoinette. Oh yes, we love her as a queen. Oh, we did anyway. I don't know if we did, but let's pretend we did. But she was like, I don't know if she was decapitated, but she was executed there, there at Place de la Concorde, where I was about half an hour ago. I don't know, I lost track of time. And behind me, there, you can see the Grand Palais, there, the Grand Palais there, and the Petit Palais there. And there's another bride. Look, where? There, the bride and the groom. I don't know why people do this in Paris. I don't see people doing this anywhere else. Oh, maybe Italy, Rome. Yes, London. No, because we're not weird in London. That's it. I'm sorry, it's the truth. Okay. I have never been to Westminster Abbey, the Houses of Parliament, Trafalgar Square. It's a Maserati. Ooh, okay. Oh, it's the ones you can drive. Okay, do you see the car? That one, see? So basically, these are sports cars that you can rent for about, let's say, 200 euros half an hour. Well, though I think there was a price for the Lamborghini Aventador. I asked, but you know, I like asking things. He told me 200 euros for about half an hour. I was like, nah, I'll play GTA or something, or like, you know, Need for Speed or something. Anyway, so people apparently like doing photo shoots in Paris with wedding dresses. I don't know, you know, I don't know. Anyway, I think it's actually a wedding because they are desperate for some cocktails. Yes, they are. Anyway. And that completes my visit to Paris with the Eiffel Tower all lit up and sparkly for 5 minutes. It was really good, really nice. So, à bientôt Paris. See you next time.